If you suffer with joint pains or really any type of pain and inflammation in the body, here are my best supplements for joint pain relief. And I've got 8 of them, and 8 is probably my very favorite. Okay, so number 1 is MSM. Now this is an important sulfur-containing molecule, really important to help to support those joints and that cartilage, because it's the cartilage that wears down over time, especially in osteoarthritis, that we definitely want to prevent that, and MSM is one of my favorite supplements for that joint pain relief. Number 2 is chondroitin, and not any chondroitin, but chondroitin sulfate. And that is the best type of chondroitin to take. And why? Because it's negatively charged, meaning that it helps to prevent those bones from being on top of bones. Much like 2 negative poles of a magnet, when you try to put them together, it won't go together. That is basically how the chondroitin sulfate is working, because it is negatively charged, helping to maintain that proper spacing in the joints. Okay, number 3, glucosamine sulfate. And this is the type of glucosamine. Yes, there's different types of glucosamine out there, but glucosamine sulfate has the best research behind it to actually help with the joint pain relief. Okay, number 4 on the list is Boswellia. And this is otherwise known as frankincense. And frankincense has fantastic research behind it in being able to actually help specifically with osteoarthritis in the knee. It actually fares even better than some of the conventional anti-inflammatories for that condition. So you have to be taking always something that has a concentration of that active component, that boswellic acid, making sure that it's standardized when you're taking that Boswellia. Okay, number 5, another best supplement for joint pain relief is bromelain. Where does bromelain come from? It comes from pineapples, and it's usually the middle stem part, the core part of that pineapple, usually the part that we don't eat. We usually cut that part away. But that high concentration of bromelain, which is a natural enzyme that helps to break down our proteins in our food, also has an anti-inflammatory effect for that joint pain relief. Okay, number 6 on the list is Superfood Antioxidants. We want to quench those free radicals that can build up in those joint spaces, and that's why I love using superfoods like acai, like goji berries, in a concentrated form in those superfood antioxidants that can be taken in supplement form to help to quench those free radicals in those joint spaces, which may have caused some of the problem in the first place. Number 7 is turmeric. Now turmeric, fantastic with a concentration of that curcumin, which is the active component. Those active curcuminoids are so important in terms of having an antioxidant effect, which we just talked about, but also having a very potent anti-inflammatory effect for that joint pain relief. And number 8 on the list, my favorite, fish oil. And why fish oil? And especially a fish oil that's higher in that DHA, which as humans we tend to be more deficient in. That fish oil, a fantastic anti-inflammatory. It works like a lubricant for the joints. It helps our cell-to-cell communication as well, which is so important. And it activates our DC electric current, which goes through our body. We do have electricity running through our body. Of course, with the help of that natural sunlight, we are like solar panels. We need that current running through our body to help with that joint pain relief as well. Now for tips on how to relieve knee pain, please check out my video, The Best Tip for Knee Pain Relief. I'll see you there.